So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Carvajal got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Reinders was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti looking for options for movement. Madueke is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? Cross needs to be good. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Now, can they get him away? Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to pass it through. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that was probably asking just too much. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could be danger here. That's a shade optimistic. Gabriel. And it's Soboslai. He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Great Nunez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a cute ball. Well, that has not gone well.
Welcome back.
30 minutes gone. That's been intercepted. Soboslai. Madueke.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kawan kita udah malas-malas.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Malah diumpan
In with the
musuh.
challenge. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. A nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aduh. Terlalu dekat, saudara-saudara.
Well, that's well spotted. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Knocks it out wide.
Ngawur kamu ya.
Van
Kok
Nistelrooy
nanti belum
absolutely
diganti?
focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Iya tak, Cak. Mari
Kok dalu mari turu
ngobrol karo
taja.
konco-konco sampai kebablasan, Cak.
Neymar. Chance! That was
Kebablasan
superb
ngerti-ngerti
goalkeeping.
lo setaro
Well, you
lah
get a
sih,
sense,
Cak.
Peter, that he could almost get to anything
Ya apa
today.
kabar, Cak? Sehat ta?
The most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off
Mari
target.
mabar karo
Lovely
sapa,
pass,
Cak?
but can he get there? And the first 45 minutes are up.
Mari mabar karo
It was
sapa,
a
Cak?
half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take this opportunity
No
to pay
goals
a
at this
visit to our
stage, but
official
certainly not
store
devoid of
where
action.
memorabilia from
It
today's
is
match
0-0
are now
here
available.
at
Barcode-ku
half-time.
tak gedein, Cak. Kemarin ada yang nanya kan. Barcode ora kena di-scan, ternyata tak coba bener barcode-nya nggak bisa di ini, nggak bisa di-scan. Kok error tadi maghrib tak
That gets
coba,
things going
bisa
for the
bisa
second
tak
half.
coba loh, kok error juga nggak. Dah,
Well, both
Sehat,
sides are eager to
alhamdulillah,
get going.
gak mabar.
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Main dalu
Szoboszlai.
pengapesan.
They've
Boleh,
been
mau
denied a
mampir,
chance to
boleh,
develop
Bang.
any rhythm in the passing
di
department.
sini ya, Bang.
And it's Carvajal.
Aku seneng-seneng elek nek
Can he
kanca
get on
mabar
to
iki,
this?
kanca ngobrol ya.
Szoboszlai. And Neymar. He's found a way past. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's played it in. He's had a shot!
Allahu Akbar, masih nggak gol, Bang.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Sampean asale tekan ndi, Cak? Jawa Timur endi sampean?
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the
Andy
danger.
Singlio.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead. And Van Nistelrooy! Madueke. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're
SB.
running a fine line now.
Oh,
He's not
Surabaya.
happy with that challenge, but the referee has let
Ya
it
apa
go.
kabare Surabaya?
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Kawan-kawan saya punya teman juga
Solid
di
defending,
Surabaya itu.
refused to be
Senang saya
out-muscled.
ngomongnya, Bang, sama orang
It's come through
Surabaya.
and he's had a quick look
Oh, ini
inside.
apa, Cuk?
Neymar's cross. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Zanetti. Howson.
Main PS gak iso chat. Panas.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Nistelrooy! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's run loose here. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh
Yeah,
iya.
typically for him,
Sampean
that was
join
the
Discordku
furthest
itu,
thing from
Mas.
easy,
Nanti
but it
bisa
still
sambil
didn't
ngobrol
stop
sampean,
having a
Mas.
go.
Ciri khas miso.
It's a mighty effort. In he goes again.
Oh, iki piye karepe masa kayak gitu gol, Bang?
Yes, it's
Aneh
a
golnya,
goal.
Bang, asem.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made
Nek
things
main
interesting.
GTA
Oh, what a
V
mistake.
online isok chat.
Gets into some space. Crossed into the box. Smashing delivery.
Oh, main
Just didn't do
GTA.
enough with it.
Yeah, that was really
Oh,
sharp.
yeah.
That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Saya dulu sempat
So, third corner
punya
of the
game
game.
interaktif, Mas, di
There's the
itu apa
header!
namanya?
No, he
Di
didn't
GTA,
quite
Mas.
beat it right.
Discord dipasang nang PS mosok iso.
Promptly onto that, and that is that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to
Tapi
level this.
komputernya Mas berat banget gitu ya
Cuts out
Mas.
the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Belum kita pakai pemicu-pemicu.
And again, they
Belum
run
kita
up against
pakai
stubborn defending. Half an hour
aplikasi
gone in the
aplikasi
second
lain.
half. Reinders.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
GK2 PC.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here,
Oh,
and
and the
things
PC.
are threatening to boil over.
I think it looks as if they're going to try
Kalau
and put
Discord
this one
ya
in with pace.
sampean di HP atau di komputer bisa Mas.
Nang PS enteng. Aku wis level hampir 300.
Wah, yo Hetian. Gak sampean Levin loh Mas.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step
Di
ahead
tepi
of
lem
the
Bang.
to maintain the upper hand,
Barusan
so to
bisa left
speak.
nih, Bang.
I can see that.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational
Dian sering
save.
main karo wong barat Malaysia secara tim.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Zanetti. Great vision. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers.
Misi ngerampok kasino.
Neymar. Neither of these two goes for goal.
PS
Anjoy,
kudu
gak
langganan
bisa
PS
diklik
Plus.
bos.
Could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Gak bisa diblit Bang, kipernya asem.
PC GTA Online bebas.
Iki pi musuhe rate pinter tapi kok aku ya bodoh temen ya Bang.
Now. Oh, delightful ball. And Batistuta! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock.
Ayo
here.
Ya
mabar
suwi
giluk
gak apa-apa
mas.
Mas. Aku juga lagi tembe online kok. Itu Mas Muhammad mau main gak Mas Muhammad?
Chance, surely! Well, that is remarkable.
Diouf Batistuta duet anomali.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Diouf Gawin.
Dia gak punya Mas ya Mas.
Turn to their benches.
Aduh salah pencet asem.
Number 22.
Just 5 minutes left.
Neymar. Coming on the field. Number
Rijkaard
9,
stands tall
Spalletti.
and stands strong.
Number
Good
11,
ball, good take.
Krasnitsky.
Big header!
Ya,
They've scored!
kipernya kocak.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the
Kipernya
way
kocak, Bang.
and the finish was unerring.
Eman nek
it
gak
all
duwe
came from
Diouf.
some really smart
punya
moves
Diop
with
saya,
Peter.
Mas.
Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
There will be 5
Well, that's a
minutes
really
added
bitter
time.
blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Ya, ini main divisi kok apes bener ya Bang.
5 minutes to add.
Jadi menang-menang ya bos. Ini apa yang sampai ada yang kefilter tuh mas? Iya, main divisi
And
itu
he's
bikin
intervened well
stres.
there. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Quality ball.
Kita
Gabriel
udah main
kept his eye on
hati-hati,
it.
masih aja.
Oh, he's been
Udah
caught
dapet
napping.
hoki.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he welcomes it in.
Alah koyo nyeleding
Whistle's
kena
gone
bisa
and the referee
astaga.
has given
Dari
a
samping
penalty.
lagi.
Liverpool really could have done without this.
Sama bang, itu punya aku juga divisi 2 doang.
Aku
Courtois,
mentok
in the
div
context
2.
of the game, he must save it. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but
And that is that. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Today, please have your entry tickets
The
at
end of the
hand,
game.
as it's time to announce
Reflections?
today's winning
well, you can
retrievers.
never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Iya bos.
Mending mulung golek koin gacha.
Nungguin mas pencerahan nih, kemana dia udah lama nggak kelihatan nih mas. Dari kemarin dia, mas ganti apa jenengannya? Ganti barcode Pak, ganti barcode. Ayo mas, tuh mas roomnya mas. 3116 6205. Mana mas? Siapa namanya? Mas Ari. Bingung aku nyeluk sampean. Jaren Raider, Mas Muhammad, Mas Ari. Kadang bingung mas. Main divisi ki kaya wis disetting ngono lho. Arep kalah, arep menang. Kadung menang sampai biru 5, kadung kalah sampai biru 6 pitu, kadung abang sampai pitu. Di pelukanmu. Ayo mana nih mas? Cak. Sayangnya pakai dana ini nggak ada nama pengirim. Mau ngirim harus ini dulu dia bang. Bisa dikembalikan juga ternyata. Nama Merson. di terminal customer pan. Lah, mana ini bang? Jadi nggak bang, Bang Amin? Lah, mana ini orangnya nih? Ayo penonton udah nunggu bang, kasihan bang. Ayo penonton, 6 juta penonton udah nunggu ya. 6 juta penonton. Terasa hampa. Lah, kemana orangnya ini bang? Nyedot lah sing ping pisan iki kok orang marah.
Kok suwe musuhe?
Di pelukanmu. Ya Allah.
Tak ganteni ae.
Lah ya kok. Loh, sampean lo mas, sampean nggak main. Ya wes, ya udah kan emang dari tadi nungguin sampean mas. Kan aku nungguin sampean, memang nunggu sampean. Meninggalkanmu. Diki ya, Mas Fahmi mana ya? Mas Fahmi tadi katanya mau
Sigmuti
join.
pipes.
Udah berangkat kerja lagi kayaknya. Mas Fahmi. Ngutipi. Ngutipi apa nguripi, Kang? Enggak, maksudnya Bang Ari itu kan dari sore tadi kayaknya.
Pinyeluki Bang
Dari
Arimau.
sore tadi itu kan
Sek melebu cak.
katanya mau main, tak
Nguripi.
tungguin. Ya maksudnya Mas Ari atau sampean kayak gitu. Kan sampean yang absen pertama mau main.
Skuad
Mas
bansos.
sekuatnya sing apik lah, ojo akun-akun sampean sing iki. Cara aku menang ki koyone wah ngono lho Mas, walaupun menang-menang bejan.
Tetekan kalah skuad apik.
Ya lek mbante kan iso sekalian akeh lho Bos. Iki itu apa jenenge entuk wangsit konti Mas gawe jeneng kalah ya wis. Nanti sampean golek wangsit. Aja kaya ngono lah.
Asal
Pesimis
Aisyah
iku.
pasrah.
Pesimis iku enggak oleh, Mas. Aku tak ndelok sekuate sampean sila. Kita tampilkan sekuat dari Bang Amin yang berasal dari Surabaya. Inilah dia, sekuat Sultan. Jeng anjay, identik koler subhanallahnya. Buset. Waduh, mau aku rasane Lukas Moura. Duwe iki juga loh, Simin juga loh. Sampai iku ngumpulne koin iku piye ceritane cara ngumpulne koin sampai akeh koyo ngono sampai gacha kok itu-ituan iki piye trike, Mas? Anjir. Suwe. Iki yo sing pasrah aku, Mas, untuk sampean, Mas. Kalah ya wis.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Kalah ya
A
wis.
clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me
I
here,
am
our
sorry.
expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar. A sharp little ball here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Gendeng.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. That looks a decent ball. Osimhen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Ini penonton pasti ketawa ini. Barcode apa-apa ki, Bos? Barcode
Anything
dini
Jim,
kaya
to pick
ngono,
out
Bos.
these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that could set him on his way. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Szoboszlai, searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. And it's Reinders. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Madueke. Zanetti crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Zanetti threads one in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Szoboszlai. Madueke. No, it's come to nothing.
Dah, ngelek bang.
Madueke. And Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Barcode segede lemari ya bang. Nungguin sambil nungguin ini loh bang.
Substitution in progress.
This to make it 1-0. And it's hit the woodwork.
Kok dijar nih? Alah kok Neymar kok enggak dadi malah dadi patung.
And this is Lucas Moura. Now it's Osimhen. And he's on his way. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely worked. And this is it's Lucas Moura! Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no joy this time. Adams. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Lucas Moura. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Great vision. Szoboszlai receives it in a good position here. Up he goes!
Ih, nemu bang, alhamdulillah.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention.
There will be
It
one
really
minute.
is the
Langsung
ideal
penalti
time.
melarang mlebu.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Maafkan aku kepergianmu. Wah, sekuat yang sungguh menakutkan nih bang.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it.
Mbappe iso tendang angin loh.
And it's Neymar.
Pehetan
Just
ki
said play on.
pemainku
Now it's
tipe-tipe.
Lucas Moura. That pass has been well intercepted. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Reinders. That'll be a throw.
Ngasa nih. Muternya salah bang, muternya salah bang. Malah muternya ke out kita bang.
Another throw in.
Bang, di leg-leg bang, yang join leg-leg bang. Makasih bang. Mungkin ada yang nggak mau komen, nggak apa-apa bang.
Well, Peter,
kok
just
ini?
see here how
Piye
a lot
to
of the
iki? Kok
attacking
salah-salah,
players aren't
bos?
dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Sticks it away!
Makasih bang, makasih bang.
That's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Lucas Moura. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Reinders. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... Goes for a shot! Great
Astaga.
build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Madueke has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There's the header! And he's kept it out. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, sweet feet. Here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Howson concedes a free kick for that. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross flung. Bullish header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Osimhen has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Kalah ya wis. Sampeyan dungone elek sih, Mas. Gara-gara kalah ya wis sih lho, Mas.
Xavi Alonso. Some resolute defending there. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Madueke, and he's in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Neymar. No, he's not getting his way.
Sid, gak ada bola Sid, tolong Sid. Astagfirullah Sid.
The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times
Hujan,
of
menang hujan,
determination
Mas.
and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Quick reminder today, please have your
Mbappe
entry
claiming the man
Neymar
of the match award.
4,5
There's
dong.
very little room for argument.
Oke, Cak.
Pisan terakhir yo Cak.
Meneh yo gak apa-apa lho, Cak. Lanjut, Cak, sampai sak ngantuk Cak. Saya ulang kok sampai jam 2-an, Cak, aku, Cak. Sampai setengah loro wis, Cak. Lanjut terus, Cak. Enggak ono sing daftar kok, Cak. Lanjut ae.
Mesakno liyane sing pengen main.
Aku pengen nyoba sukate sampean kuwi kok sing anyar kok. Sing apik kok. Oke, siap.
Ku ganti
Siap,
akun
pokoknya.
sek tapi mari ngene.
Aku siap. Sampean latih, Cak. Sampean akun loro Sultan kabeh, Cak. Anjay.
Well, what a sight this is.
Akunku
Biasa
biasa.
menurut sampean
And the
karena
promise
sampean wis
of
terbiasa,
a match
Cak.
that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter
Menurut-
Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim
Menurut
Begley.
orang-orang
Glad
yang
to be here, Peter, and I'm
skuadnya
ready
di
to
bawah
rumble.
sampean ya luar biasa, Cak.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Knocks it into space. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Batistuta.
Such
Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think
Meski
he's done
sulit
great there,
hati
both reading it
ini
and
kau
dealing with it.
tinggalkan.
Size
Welcome
really
bang,
matters,
welcome bang.
and it's time
Buat
to
pro
make it
player,
matter now.
buat top global yang ada di bawah bang. Welcome bang.
Hey! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Van Basten.
Ku meninggalkanmu.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Liverpool still without a single shot on target.
Kok
And into
malah
the great
berhenti
arms of
dia
the
bang,
keeper.
bukannya gasruk kakinya malah diberhentiin loh larinya.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti.
Anjir.
Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Szoboszlai. And it's Reinders. Baresi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Szoboszlai. Doku. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lucas Moura is sporting a guilty look. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Coba untuk berubah.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Ngelek bang.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. 30 minutes gone. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. It's a pretty loose pass. Lucas Moura! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Van Basten. Timber's cross. It's a goal kick. Baresi. Szoboszlai. Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baresi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And this is Lucas Moura. It's Lucas Moura! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Jangan.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Doku is in a really good position out wide. Batistuta. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Wah, coy. Ketahuan kiper kita maju, bang.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
So smooth.
Ini dibalas banyak ini kita, bang.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to turn it up
tadi itu gak kartu gara-gara kita kebulan tuh, bang.
Howson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
Mampukah kita mengembalikan keadaan?
In these circumstances, it's all about
Ataukah
how to
mungkin
adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too
akan
open.
bertambah.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's there to retrieve it. Doku. Opts for safety. Zanetti. What a delightful ball.
Anjirit. Adam.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Shot could decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a searching pass. Zanetti running with the ball. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he's intervened well there. And it's made its way to him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Jangan
counter-attack.
kuat-kuat ya, Dek ya.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Szoboszlai. That's an imaginative pass.
Tuh, ngelek bang.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Aduh, ngelek bang. Punya siapa ini yang ngelek bang? Oh, gantilan dulu bang.
Gak nggawelan, iki wifi.
Gantilan dulu bang.
Tak rubahelan ai. Gak weruh nggone sopo.
Ya, saya belum ngegulin kok udah disuruh menang sama Konami bang. Ya, sampean masuk lagi ya.
Pintok
Tak
no
buatin
ai.
rom lagi mas.
Menang sia 2.
Ganti skuad dulu bang. Oke bang, masuk bang. Bang
Gas,
Ari.
ikut meramaikan wakakan.
Makasih bang. Makasih bang Ari.
Oke.
Kemarin sama hari ini belum ini kita bang, belum apa namanya, belum match, belum fight. Arep mbok bantai piro iki bos, aku bos. Wih, bagi-bagi ramuan nih bos.
Payu
Ya,
Bang Mah
aku nang kene
nyoba-nyoba
ketok juga,
ramuan baru
percuma.
sikwa kakak.
Tapi percuma juga sampean bagi ramuan, aku orang duwe pemain nih bos.
Meja nyoba-nyoba sek Bang berhasil rangalah ke jeneng.
Alah, ambil
Jangan Bang Wah kakak.
gedes. Aku lo menang karo sampean kena dihitung bos, tapi kalah aku ora kena dihitung. Weh, gue Gattuso malian deh perasaan. Oh kemarin punya deh ya bang. Kadang-kadang ini anu ya bos ya apa? Dewe main ki pas dilalah pakai formasi ini bagus, pas dilalah pakai formasi ini jelek, terus nyoba-nyoba formasi terus sampai
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Del Piero will be relishing this game to
Lah,
showcase his
pemenang
many
wae.
talents.
Asem, nggak respon.
I think the only way to
Kurang kepencet
stop him is
tenanan,
to get
bos.
players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Now it's Rangers. He's in plenty of space here. James.
Nyangkut Cian.
Well, that defending is
Ngerti aja deh,
unapologetically
arti
persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gotti. Looking for the run. And the shot!
Gendeng bocah.
Volleyed effort.
Kok iso tendangane munggah kaya ngono, Bos.
For me, but that was difficult to get right.
Baresi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. James. Gattuso. It's a promising position. Played in deep. That's an excellent interception. Zanetti. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide, and he was alert to it. Doku. Oh, super fine.
Yes, sigil murah tekan Neymar. Gitu.
Bruno Fernandes. Doku. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gattuso. Rafael Varane. James. It's a throw-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been clubbed away. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. In by James. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Strong running down that left flank. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a shot!
Anjir. Wah, kesusu sih, orang kesusu sih bang, kesikut.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option.
Takutnya itu keburu kena bang.
And he cuts out the
Pemain
supply.
dia cepet-cepet banget soalnya bang.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ribery. Ribery! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Turns back here, probably the best option. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Probing pass. Hasebe promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. James. It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Batistuta. That is not
Ya, bengong kabeh.
well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tergila-gila. Merasa hampa.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello
When
attendees,
do you think
this
we're up
is
to
a
after 45
Percuma
minutes?
sembunyi juga bang.
Say, I think it's
Bersembunyi juga. Percuma. Dia tau ngomongnya angel banget bos.
more precision.
Percuma ndelik-ndelik nyemet rokok apa nggak ketok juga. Gak apa-apa lah bengi-bengi mudah-mudahan nggak ada bocil-bocil ya bang.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Asem diganti sapa iki?
substitutions taking place.
Diganti sapa iki, Bos? Salah pencet, damput. Sorry bang, salah pencet bang. Pikirku kok loh, kok mendek wae. Stres juga aku sih ya bang ya, kurang ngopi bang. Kopinya ini kadaluarsa bang. Kopinya adem, kopi mau isuk.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in, spread neatly. He has found the way through. De Jong. Ribéry. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Batistuta. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. And Ribéry! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Baresi. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Neymar goes for the shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Maksa banget aku ya bos, ngebliti bos.
Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit
Maksa
more.
bos.
And he's being shifted off it.
Dangklik.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doku. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ribéry. He gets
Ya Allah.
really well taken goal.
Aduh, remuk iki Kang.
He has breathed life into the game. One
Perasaan
sweeping
udah
move
pas beku
executed
loh.
with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Kemana itu bang, ajarin bang. Suwe.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Could be danger here. Mbappe! He scores!
Nemu Kang, nemu Kang.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Ampun, jangan dibalas sebanyak-banyak, Bang.
Draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
James. Rafael Varane is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. And that has been slung wide. And it's De Jong. Good chance here! Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Bronckhorst. Gattuso.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Gattuso. Distributed tidily. And he's straight offside.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nicely shaped ball.
Lama Amir, bos.
Easy claim for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Reinders. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Soboslai. And that is it. The referee has
Ngimpi opo? Makasih bos. Lagi-lagi bos, rematch bos. Gak mungkin kita sampean kalah bos.
As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
From the regional police department.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Aku iso krasa nyuwaman main karo sampean lho, Bos. Ngger pas dikek menang tapi ngger pas kalah iso kudu swimen waktu iki ora entek-entek batinku. Iki jurus adane ndek ditokne iki. Jurus adane ditokne astaga, kayak sopo kayak nang kono.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Anjir. Jolinton.
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Looking to play him in. Out towards the flank. Reinders. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. Throw it. Hoisted in. Nice interception, well timed. Couldn't squeeze it through. Szoboszlai. Antonetti. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Reinders looking to get on the end of this.
Reinders kon melayu ae.
Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played through for the wide man. James gets a foot in here. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gattuso. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Delivers the ball. Chance!
Anjir.
Goal! Portugal!
Ingat ya, pembalasan itu Pasti akan datang. Hari-hari pembalasan itu akan datang.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a
Harus
sense of
diingat-ingat ya.
beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Pokoknya wis ancang-ancang ini. Ini iki mesti gol loh, Bos.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti.
Oh, really well played.
Has crossed into the middle. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Madweke.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, Madweke! Oh, crossbar!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every
Decent chance!
Allahu Akbar, kok bisa tasuk? Tak kirain ngomong yang itu, yang tengah, Bang.
they're just
Astaga,
unrelenting, Peter,
naganya.
wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? It's anyone in for the pieces. He scored. They are right back in business.
Well,
Namo,
you have
namo.
to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out of play for a throw. James. Another throw-in. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now that's just about within shooting range. Baresi. Ball is over the line. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Changes him with that pass. And it's James. He's in space and looking for options. Ball's... Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Zanetti. Madweke. That's a throw. Zanetti chips it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
2 added minutes.
Now, can
has
they
been
get him away?
indicated.
Looking for options for movement. And he's in, takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe, that's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Chance in football.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Tries to cross. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Great vision. And this is Adriano. And he's been... And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Incoming Dylan. He's got full. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Reinders. Neymar. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. James is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Adriano. And this is Ribery. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal!
Alhamdulillah. Ampun bos, jangan dibalas banyak-banyak bos. Ampun
And
bos.
the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 10.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going for goal.
Wedan, bocah gendeng nendangin nanti
just
kayak.
lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shot could be on. Oh, it's Batistuta. De Jong cuts it out. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Aduh, sorry bos.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zanetti. Madueke does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Kentir ora enek wong iso ngompani kaya ngono lho, ya ampun, ya Allah, astagfirullahaladzim.
And that's definitely not his best. Aims beyond the defence. Quick look, then plays it in.
Orang nggak ada lawan loh, udah ini kok iso melengkung tai. Tendangan apa ompane.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. Ribéry. Lovely feet.
Keep calm and carry on.
Gomi.
That's the job
Sing
in the
tengah jir,
nutshell
aku
now.
ngumpan sing tengah jir.
Now it's Ribéry. And this is Hasebe. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
Rummenigge was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
He's having a go! Portugal have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Madueke. Coming on the field is number 23.
Ronaldo gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it up in.
Astaga, kurang opo coba.
Unable to make it
Kurang
happen
opo
for
coba
all
kaya
his good
ngono.
intentions. He has found the way. He gets big.
Lah, kok di gua?
That could have brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution on the field.
So
Number
their fourth
13,
corner of the game.
Neymar. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 19, Mbappe. Number 11, Reinders. Number
Up he
25.
goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Coming on the field.
And that could come back to haunt them.
That's a Decisive.
They're up to 5 corners
Number
now.
6, Raul. Number 7, number 4.
He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Kukchu.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They really do have to make something of this. Now, what about this cross? Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a good foot in there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Takes the shot!
Dan brocol arepe bos.
Gets out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Sep kiper ngarep.
Raul going about things with real menace. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Buffon clears. De Jong. 4 extra minutes added on. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we're done.
Lagi, pokoknya lagi nggak percaya aku lagi, pokoknya lagi. Nggak percaya, deh mau sorong dino kalah terus deh.
A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them...
Iya, sama ini berkena opo toh mas?
Iya toh, masih
Bermangan
kalah
opo
buat
kira-kira kok masih kalah aja.
And it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Terakhir mas, terakhir. Aduh. Laset pokoknya laset. Lah rokok sebungkus mas, rokok sebungkus iki iso kecemplung kopi pas ndase to, ya gabuse teles kabeh ngene iki, ireng kabeh neh. Cemplung kopi. Mbah Rumani piye to macane iki piye to anjir. Rumani ge.
Dukunku lagi nesu ketobang wakakakak.
Lah iya. Dukune sampean iki njaluk dicelukne dukun teko luar negeri, teko Taiwan, teko Mas iki lho, teko Mas. Mas pencerahan lho. Wis nek rong dina ra ketok dek ikur komen-komen, tok wis suwi juga aku ra main karo dek, Bos. Pikir dek lah. Nesu karo aku dek, ra gelem main karo aku dek. Apa mergo tak kayak barcode Budi gitu ya kan ketinggan Mas ganti sawer ya ganti sawer ya lah gayamu. Tak ganti barcode Budi ben kapok deh. Kuwi lek kurang kuwi barcode dana kuwi.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Now it's Doku. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. De Jong to Bruno Fernandes. Can he latch on to this?
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Reinders. Liverpool finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gattuso. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. That's good vision. Ribéry elects to cross. Not the most convincing of passes. Neymar tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Probing pass. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Adriano. Adriano!
Untung ketampleng, Bos. Nek ora ketampleng ya.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nyermumu. Tampleng, Bos.
We have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fired deep to... Terrific header!
Terrific. Kemeripik header. Terrific.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good run down the left. Looking for options for movement. Produces a cross. And that is expertly dealt with. No outsmarting him this time. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He
Kok
needed
iso
to deliver
ngora-ora
a
sing
better
dikeki
ball.
piye karepe bocah?
Takes a shot.
Lah wong sing dikeki sing ora-ora lho.
Oh, Portugal! And Portugal score first. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0. And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. Serves up and again. He's missed, but not by that far. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Nice,
Running on
Remo.
one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish?
Untung.
That's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ngawur lho, umpan-umpane ngawur Bang.
Zanetti. That's a
Bocah
risky ball,
gendeng.
you've got to say. Howson. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Chance for a shot!
Piye toh mainku kira jelas banget lho, Bang.
On the faces of the defenders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. James. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And this is Adriano. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's hit the crossbar. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Itu jelas peluang siji nih Bang, ora enek duane nih. Ya ada duanya itu Bang, satu doang Bang, itu peluang Bang.
That is lovely. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. Doku. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. The ball goes in. Soboslai! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Terburu nafsu,
That's
terburu nafsu.
confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's a throw. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Mbuh iki babak keloro iso tambahake iki, Bos.
Along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And just a quick reminder
Yeah,
today
you don't
to
get any
please drink
points for stating
responsibly.
the obvious,
Anyone
Peter,
appearing
but thankfully
intoxicated or
this is
behaving
still
in an
very
inappropriate
savable.
manner will
Keep
be
things
removed.
simple,
Thank you very
keep
much for
the
your cooperation.
intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gattuso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Zanetti calmly anticipates. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. Doku. Played into space. Neymar has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Van Bronckhorst aimed beyond the defence. Ribery has it in a wide position. He's got tall! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Bronckhorst. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out towards the flank. That is good alertness. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Pass is just off target.
Telat bang ngasihnya, Bang.
Van Bronckhorst conjures time and space where few can. Now he's got space here. Always play and the shot.
Coy.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised.
Offside
for
juga.
offside.
Ora ya offside ya, Bang.
Neymar tries to play it through, pinches it off him. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Baresi deals with that comfortably. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's having a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Just eases him off the ball. Heading backwards, looking for the run. Ribery is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. It's Neymar! And he hits the net! And with
Ampun,
the
Bos. Ampun, Bos. Ampun, Bos. Jangan banyak-banyak, Bos.
off the canvas. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Bruno Fernandes! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Van Bronckhorst. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good take, and is he in? That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very...
Chance, surely! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Anjoy. Anjoy, tendangan apa itu, Bang?
Zanetti is there, and he can pick it up. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Van Bronckhorst. For Ribery. Soboslai does well to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Could be danger here. Doku.
Bocah gendeng. Kok iso ngasihnya kayak gitu?
Maybe both sides just gonna
Ngasihnya kok kayak gitu, Bang. Suwe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Ribery. It's a promising position, and it's played in here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Gangbang wakaka.
Gigi apa to, Bos? Gudang garam apa piye to, Bos?